Arrgh, I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. Oh, Link's getting all badassery. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule this world. Wah, 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 wah. What's up, everybody? My name is John Grandma, and welcome back to another episode of Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we completed Jabba Jabba's belly and got off the Pharaoh's Win. Today's episode, we're going to be getting as much as we can before turning into an adult. But first, as you can see from what Zelda threw down, is the Ocarina of Time right here, which we're going to go and dive down and grab first and deal with all that jazz before we go around and get everything else. Before we go into adult, like I said in the past, I believe you can get 11 hearts and 42 or 43 golden Skulltulas. Game start? Can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Keemstar, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and Miss Melody. You've learned the song of time. Now, Keemstar, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Okay, so first things first, what we want to get is we want to make sure it's nighttime. We're going to go around and grab the rest of the Skulltulas that we can in Long Range. Like the ones, because there were a few that I told you that we purposely just missed, because there was no need, because since it was daytime, we didn't want to. I got to make it nighttime because we wanted to get the other things that were available there. So, there are a couple in here. There's 3 that we can still get before we have every single one in Long Ranch. So we are going to grab those right now. And then we're going to head to Kakariko Village. Yeah, we're going to head to Kakariko Village. And then head up to Death Mountain, because there's a Skulltula and the bigger bomb bag and a heart piece that we can get over there. There's 2 Skulltulas, actually. The first one's up on this house up here. It's just up at the window. Just want to turn around and just use your boomerang to get it. That's not how you use a boomerang. There you are. Beautiful. So the other one's behind this coral in that little stable that you see over there, that miniature stable. It's on the back of that. It's just kind of chilling there. We can kill it easily with our sword. And the last one is over right at the end over here, right beside the building where we got the first heart, one of the first heart pieces in the game. Now these things will try to attack us and they'll probably kill me. They'll probably hit me at least once before you can kill this, so we're just going to turn around and just vertical slice. There you are. I'm going to go grab those rupees because I'm a cheap bastard. I'm a cheap Jew, so I kind of want them. Alright, and now that we're done here, we can head right over to Kakariko Village and go look at the other things. Since we are right before Kakariko Village, there is a Skullful over here that we can run around and get. So we are just going to go and get a bomb out and just blow a hole right beside the tree. Since there is a cow under there, Skullful. No cow, just a big Skullful. And a golden Skullful, which is nice. That's not what I wanted. We want the Boomerang, because the Boomerang is not explosive. Ouch. Boomerang isn't explosive, and we're actually able to use it for proper things, other than just blowing shit up. Now, it's fun and all, but like, you know, it's just not the most amusing thing to do. If you don't actually witness any obliteration that actually occurs. Sign, piss off. Alright, I'm going to open a bottle with my one hand while holding it with my feet. Refreshing. I got a big bottle. It's a 1.25 liter of off-brand cola. It's actually the original, but I can't say the actual because, you know, might get copyright. So we're just going to restrict to off-brand. So it doesn't have to be nighttime for this one over here. Although, yes, it is true that it has to be nighttime for a lot of them because this one's behind a wall. And it's secret. You don't have to worry about it. Maybe so you can hear it quite well. Now, you can use your slingshot with this because there is actually no need to use the boomerang since you are able to climb the wall back here to just go and grab it. So technically you can get this right after completing Dongo's Cavern, but I never got to it because we had more important things to do with our lives. Go save the princess. So when we check up Death Mountain over here, we're going to head right into Goron City. We're not going to bother anywhere else because there's no need to go anywhere else. Other than right over yonder. So we can get our first heart piece of the last heart that we can get before turning into an null. Where Navi just went now, as you saw, was another place where you can sing either the Song of Storms, Sun Song, Zelda's Lullaby, one of those that will give you, will in fact give you one of those big, what was it called, those fairies? Big fairies? Was there a proper name? I don't think I ever gave it a proper name, I just called it a fairy. So what we want to do over here is blow up these rocks right here because there's a little room over here that we can get to. Yeah, let's go towards that way. But do not throw the rock. Do not throw the bomb, sir. Because you're not going to blow up anything. There you go. Was that so difficult? There's a technique, there's a certain path to follow to actually get to it. It only takes a few bombs, so you're not worried about me being at 11. We can only hold 20 anyway, but that's going to change fairly quickly. But yeah, I prepared for this because it's hot as balls. It's hot as balls in this room. And it's hot outside, like, balls are sticking to leg. There are 50 rupees here in these chests. It is 6:18. Nighttime is technically at 6, apparently. Which I guess makes sense, but nah. So just give us a 50, and there's no video there. Behind those rocks, there is, in fact, a 100 rupee, but you cannot get that till you're an adult and have the silver gauntlets, because you do have to. You know, it says you can grab it, but you're not actually able to until you have the silver gauntlets when you are an adult, and I always mess that part up. So, going one layer down, going one floor down, you can get the bigger bomb bag by stopping this guy underneath here. It's pretty easy to stop him because since he is very large, he doesn't move very fast. So as soon as you just see him coming in this way, you can just kind of run at him with the bomb. So you just want to kind of look where he is. Going over here. As soon as he hits around that corner, you gotta pull out a bomb. Just gonna run into him. Alright, I'll give you this and praise your courage. Bigger bomb bag, now we can carry up to 30 bombs, which is a beautiful number. But now that we got that, most importantly, because now we have 30 bombs to waste on this beautiful thing right here to get a heart piece. It's more or less random, and there is a certain trick to it depending on where it starts spinning and where it stops. But I kind of just do it till I get it. So right there we got our first try. This one gives us another 25 rupees and our first heart piece of this little spectrum. So now we're going to head into the Lost Wood because there is a sculpture that we want to get in Kokiri Forest since it is currently nighttime. Okay, now that we are right about here, we just want to go right to the right because it'll bring us right outside. We also want to head into the Deku Tree because there is a sculpture that we can get in there, which is the last sculpture inside dungeon. There you are. Get that one, and then you can just head right over to the now deceased Great Deku Tree, which I'm not overly sure. I've always suspected that he was a pedophile since, you know, he is the leader of a town for children who never grow up. So something tells me the thing with that is he is one of the biggest pedophiles on the planet. And he really just likes to touch the little children. But don't quote me on that because, I'm technically not allowed to say anything unless I'm with my attorney. But we kind of do what we do. Oh, okie dokie. Sort of worked in our favor. I don't know why we went all the way around. We could have so easily just... It'll take too long to do all that. It's just going to be easier if we head over the other way and go backwards. Since the room is literally right over there. We're just going to climb up on this block and head into the other room. Ugh. Jump. Do not jump down that hole, because that is where this stupid place is. Gah. I should have put Pharaoh's Wind so it would have been easier to get to the entrance. Oh well. Now, we will get to Inspire very soon. But in the meantime, we are going to just have to use a stick. I guess it's not the end of the world, but... you know, it kind of is what it is. Arsehole. I like Deku Nuts. Don't have any of those so far. Amazing. Now we're just gonna head through the portal in the boss room instead of climbing all the way up, because it'll just bring us right outside the dungeon once more. And then after this, after this, we're gonna head right up into the market, Castle Town. We're gonna go grab June's Fire, and we are going to play the Bomb Tree Bowling game and start the mask quest. So 3 things that we can get on the run and just get done quickly, because then we'll probably dedicate an entire episode to just planting beans and getting the rest of the Skulltulas, which is an interesting story. So, I'll meet you there in a minute. Quite a jiffy. So first things first, what we're going to head out and do is, first of all, we want to get the biggest satchel. Piss off. Which is right over here in this little shooting place, which will just cost 20 rupees to get. If you do get, if you score 8, he will let you play again for free. Now there's a set thing for this as a kid. As an adult, it is random. But as a kid, it's easy, because then it just sends a blue on each side. And then it'll send blue on both sides, or it'll use that one, which we missed, so we will have time. Oh, Jesus. So now, we cannot miss another one, or we will have to pay another 20 rupees. Which kind of sucks, but, you know. Okay, we're gonna have to pay another 20 rupees. Alright, 20 rupees, blah, blah, blah. Get this one. I'm kind of sad that I forgot the order. Got it. So now we only have to worry about these ones. And we got that one, we only got one, so we can just do it again for free. Aw, shit me. This is the one I can feel it. Boom! Got it. Perfect. Biggest one right there. Call 50. You guys didn't see any of those other ones that I did. I didn't fail in any of those because I'm a pro at this game. I'm too cool for school. Like, you can't phase me. I was just running directly into a wall. But you can't phase me, dude. Now, the one thing that sucks with these vines is you have to go right in the middle because the hitbox is destroyed and messed up, so. I can't remember if I said that before. Also, there's an interesting thing with this thing, right over yonder. If you look at it, you can check it, or jump off, that works too. But checking that will tell you the time, and it is quite interesting. So, you know, if you were to climb back up like a normal human being, and not be mentally retarded, you can climb back up like a normal person, and then run back over. And you check. It says the current time is 11:15. It's not Navi. Nobody cares. Please just stop what you are doing. Just gonna whip that out there. It won't work. So we're just gonna, because Link can't throw bombs very far, you see. So it's kind of it's a thing. He's like a little mentally challenged in his right arm, which is his throwing arm. Because he masturbated too hard. He masturbated probably 4 times a day. And it kind of got to the point where it was bad, so he had an intervention with all the Kokiri folk, because everyone in Kokiri Forest could hear him jerking it off. It was pretty loud. But in doing so, because he had done it so much, he began to have a sort of RMS in his hand, which was kind of just, it wasn't fun for him, because It is a form of arthritis, and at his young age, it will only get worse. Welcome, Keemstar. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. And now she's just gonna give us Inspire. But yeah, he got some early form of arthritis, which could grow into something much worse. Ugh. And it's not something that he's super proud of, but he can't really help it because it's more or less an addiction now. You can use Inspire not only to attack, but also to burn things. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. But yeah, so throwing bombs is not as good anymore because his hand does kind of hurt, so he can't throw it as far. At least not as far as he used to. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll just feel sorry for the little youngster. He's so alone and he'll never get any sort of real pussy, so he has to use his right hand. But hey, we can't argue, so we won't judge, because judging is rude. It's not good. So we can play the first couple games of the Bonchu Bowling Alley. See what we got. We don't have a lot of money, so I might actually run out. We're going to start this, by the way, but I'm going to go run out and get those rupees on top of the top of the bridge, and then we're going to go and play. Hi! Welcome to the Happy Mask Shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everybody. How would you like to become a happiness salesman? I lend you the mask, and you sell the mask, and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. After you've sold all the masks, you will become happy yourself. Have faith. We're just going to grab the Keaton mask. We're going to borrow it. It does cost 10 rupees. So this is the mask that the guard wanted over at the trail. The Death Mountain Trail right before. Death Mountain? Is it Death Mountain Trail? I don't know. Nor do I care. So we're just going to run out. We're going to turn it nighttime and turn it day once more because we do want to get as much money as we can because it is 30 rupees to play the Bonchu Bowling game. And it's kind of a bitch to play, if I'm going to be honest. Should probably not do it right here. I'll do it somewhere that I know for a fact I'll actually be able to stay on the bridge. Turning nighttime. Clunk. Oh, shisa. So, these paper-thin... Jesus, fuck. These paper-thin chains are holding this entire bridge. Fuck's sakes. There we are. Now we're going to go ahead and play. Because we are at a max of 200 rupees because we have not gone to get the Giant's Wall yet because we don't have enough Skulltulas, but we will get that very soon. Believe me. We're just gonna run out here. Oh, Bonchu Bowling Alley. A customer. Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center, the Bonchu Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until after you've played. Okay, blah blah blah. Oh, I almost forgot this, which you can win. Bomb shoes. We can get bomb shoes, which are completely useless until the Spirit Temple, which is kind of just how this game functions. We're just going to use that. Basically, we have to hit the middle here. The second one's always the hardest because there is a chicken in the way, and it can spawn on the top or both sides. The top is the easiest, but there are the chickens, and they're kind of the biggest pieces of shit of all time. See, there's a big one down there, and we have to time it in the way so they won't get hit. Most of the time I do it is I just kind of luck it. I just whip one down there. You know, don't have it blown up by that thing, but I just kind of whip one down there and just kind of see if we can get lucky enough, which we are not. So, we're just going to wait for that thing to freeze, and then we are going to have to. Just whip one down there, hope for the best. like that. That is what you want to look for. So now that I've played one game for you and explained it, I'm just going to cut until as I get everything I actually want, because what we want is a heart piece and the bigger bomb bag, which allows us to hold 40 bombs. So I'm going to cut back to when I get those. And right there we have the second last heart piece we can get as a kid. That is the biggest bomb bag. We can now carry up to 40 bombs. It's got this nice little golden ring around it. It says I do not want to play again. But we can get 50 rupees, so we're going to. Because I like that purple. I like the color of purple. It does make me very moist. Purple is my favorite color. Watch me do better on this one than any other game. Alright, we're gonna try to lock this shit. We're just gonna, like, throw it all the way down. I feel like it's gonna blow up. Wow, it lasts a long time. Okay. Shoot down this way. Yeah, that was never gonna work. Angle it. Oh, okay. We're just gonna shoot all these out. Alright, now that we have that all done and finished, we can go get the Keaton mask over to the little guard who I did in fact make a male this time. I didn't feel like making another sexist comment like I did in the last Let's Play, but that's not important. What is important is that we get everything we can in this game as quickly and efficiently as we can. So the whole premise of this entire mask sales quest is that there's 4 masks that you can use, and you have to give it to 4 different people around the map. There's the Keaton mask, the Skull mask, this zombie mask, and then there's the Bunny Hood. The Bunny Hood is the one that we really want to wait and set up, because we want to have the Giant's wallet, because the guy that we give it to, even if you have 0 rupees, he does give you 500, because he fills up your wallet no matter how much you have. And it's just a 50 rupee mask, because he's kind of, he's more or less a furry. So we just kind of have to let him be the way he wants to be. He wants to be one with the wild, so we're going to give him those bunny ears and let him cosplay all he wants. But to give the mask to them, we just want to equip it, wear it, and then talk to said person. Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Ah. Is that the key something character mask I heard? He's very popular recently. He's my boy's favorite, that key something mask. If you don't mind, will you sell it to me? Yeah, sure, it is what it is. My boy will be very happy with this. You really are Mr. Hero. Even though I'll wear this till the end of the game, and you'll never see me not wear it. And we earned a little 5 rupee profit, which is beautiful. To pay back just a set amount of rupees. Although now that we are in this town, we're just going to go and grab our last heart piece that we need before turning into an adult. Piss the fuck off. Before turning adult, which is in the windmill that we can just get using our boomerang and some precision archery skills with a long curved sex toy. To be completely fair, a boomerang could be quite the sex toy, to be totally honest. Because it's curved, you know, and it's a long stick. Wearing question mark. That's too high. I've never quite gotten the angle right for this before, but don't really care. Oh, the 3 pieces. What was the other piece I'm missing? I do believe I know what it is, because it is the 3rd one. Alright. Dompe's digging thing, which we will get after we're done the mask quest, because it'll have a full whole bag of rupees that we can waste on his stupid, tedious game. How many do we have? 32. We are going to go grab the Giant's Wallet right now and get that out of the way, so we don't have to worry about it. We also have 20. 20 Skulltulas gives you the Stone of Agony, which in this game is basically if you have the Rumble Pack, it will vibrate whenever you're near any sort of hole or secret. It's basically what the Shard of Agony is in the 3DS, which is just a little thing that appears in the corner and goes ding. So that guy on the left gives you for 40, the guy on the right is one for 50, and the guy for 50 gives you a heart piece, which you'll get as an adult. Giant's Wallet, we should now go hold up to 500, which would be beautiful. There's not even really much point to get all 100 of these, because all you get from the 100th guy is a gold rupee, which is kind of, it is quite a disappointing reward, but you can't go in as many times as you want and get a gold rupee, so you just have an infinite amount of money after you get all 100. The problem is, by the time you get your 100 Skulltula, money is not even an issue whatsoever, because at that point you don't have to buy anything. You basically don't have to buy anything until, at the latest, the water temple, and then after that you don't have to get anything. So it's kind of obsolete and mostly pointless to actually get, but we don't judge. They kind of do whatever they want, and we just let them be. So pretty much it's just kind of a mini fetch quest for these masks. As soon as we turn into an adult, we will go get the horse and then do the big unsword quest just to get that out of the way as soon as possible. That, and I also hate using the Master Sword to kill the bosses because it takes too long. And, you know, if you can also use the jump slash thing that we did with the stick in the very first episode with Goma, with the bigger on sword. That makes everything easier. Oh great, you solved it. Please pay back the 10 rupees for the kitten mask now. Payment received. That goddamn cyborg. So this skull mask we have, we're going to want to use it for a couple things. One is in Kokiri Forest we can get a stick upgrade so we can hold up to 30 Deku sticks. And also we give it to a Skull Kid, who presumably turns into the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. But the only disappointing is he does kind of rip you off because it's a 20 rupee mask and he gives you only 10. So you do, I would have another 10 rupees, but it's fine. Because the next guy is a 30 rupee mask and the little child that you give it to gives it to you for full price. And as we know, sort of arsehole that's running around this field, trying to be one with the wild, trying to get as much furry cosplay as he can, is kind of at a loss, and he'll give us 500 rupees for it. So, for me, it'll be like 4 minutes before I get to the woods. For you, it'll be like half a second. So if you turn left here when you're supposed to go straight, you have this little section right here with 2 business scrubs, but we're not overly going to worry about that right now. We want to go where these butterflies are, because there is a hole in here that we can jump into. There's this little fashion show going on where we're going to equip our mask, and we're going to strut our stuff in this little spotlight for these grass-type Pokemons to judge. Apparently they love it. Apparently I am a sexy boy, and they love it. I am getting all the wood pussy. We're just going to wait for Simon Cowell to get his ass out of here and judge me thoroughly. All of the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. Okay? As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. So, for looking like our totem, we will give you sticks. And that's pretty much all we have for now. We have the max upgrade for Deku sticks right now. What we do want to go and grab at this current moment in time is just keep going straight, because we want to go right before we head up. We want to blow up a rock. This rock right here, because this is right before we go into the forest meadow, because there's a hole here. And this guy, there's a business scrub down here, and just like what he did with the sticks, he will increase our capacity for the Deku Nuts. I'm just going to run up here. Or, use a Deku Nut. Here you are. He'll enhance Deku Nuts. Okay. 40 rupees allows you to carry 30. You will be able to carry 40 at the end of it. But now that we only have 15 rupees here, the Skull Kid will give us 10 rupees for it, so we'll have enough to spend and pay for the whole, and pay for the whole mask. So, we're in the clear here. You don't have to worry about it. Equip this. Head over to this little guy over here. Over yonder. Look at that mask. Aren't you the Kokiri kid? Which one? We all look the same. What an unusual mask you have there. I like it. Maybe we look a little bit tougher. Ugh. Here, why don't you give it to me? Yowza, I'm gonna wear this all the time. So we just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the dip mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Which is completely fine. We do not have to worry about that at all. So, back to the castle we go. So now that we have that mask. Oh great, you started it. Please pay back me these 20 rupees for this skull mask now. Payment received. So now we have this one. This one's just in Kakariko Village, so we don't really have to make a cut to get over there. This one is for that little kid who kept yelling at us to not dig the graves during the daytime because he wants to look more like Dampé. Because apparently to him, Dampé looks like a zombie. A little rude if you ask me, but we don't judge 8-year-olds because nowadays they are all kind of brats. So we can't really judge them. So this guy will pay full price for it, so we won't have to worry about it. And then we'll just have a quick shot over to get the cosplay bunny hood for the furry. So I'm going to start calling him from now on. We're just going to start calling him. He is technically a mailman. At least he is in Majora's Mask, so we're going to call him a mailman in this game as well. But I mean, who the hell wants to be one with the wild or hear the voices of the animals? You know, unless you are, like, an actual furry. So we'll just have to make do with what we have. And hey, we don't judge here on the Jolly Rancher's Grandma channel. We don't judge people's interests. We don't judge the fact that he probably jerks it to My Little Pony. We don't judge. We leave it as it is. We accept everyone here. Except Latinos. Latinos can fuck themselves. Basically, so pretty much every single Gerudo person in this entire game. So let's get this spooky mask, it's called. Yeah! Stop it, Grave Gamer! Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampé. When Dampé comes from me, his dick's out and he fucks me in the bum. And what? Will you give that mask to me? With his mask, I'll just be like Dampé. Maybe he'll let me fuck him in the ass. And he gave you full price. He probably stole those rupees, honestly, because he is kind of beating everyone with a stick. At least all those stone little platforms over there. That's not important. What is important is that we are now going to get the bunny hood. And sadly, in this game, it doesn't make you any stronger. It doesn't make you run any faster, unlike Bunny Hood of Majora's Mask does. Her cocks are gone again. They're all running amok because she doesn't know how to keep a business. But again, we don't judge. We let everyone do their own thing. These assholes are just running back and forth, acting like they're building stuff, while their boss just sits in front of a tree, watching all the kids play. But again, you know, we don't judge. We are a judge-free channel over here. We are PG, clean. We are family-friendly. Okay, we are ad-friendly. Have a Pepsi. Pepsi solves all racism. Actually, I'm having Coca-Cola right now. Pepsi can suck it. You know what'll solve racism? A second Holocaust. I'm calling it. It'll work. It'll happen. And you know what? We will let it happen. It'll probably be a Holocaust against the not Jews, the Germans, because, you know, they did the first Holocaust and whatever. Oh, it's great. You sold it. Pays me back 30 rupees for the Suki mash now. Payment received. So now we have the bunny hood, or, as you can hear, it has, with swinging rabbit ears. Perfect for any furry fantasy. Ugh. The hood's long ears are so cute! Exclamation point. Easiest way to do this is as soon as you leave into Hyrule Field, just do the sun song so it turns nighttime, because there's a set place where he will stop to lie down and mind his own business. So you can kind of just let that happen. So as soon as you head out here, I'm just gonna grab our Ocarina. Play that shit. And then right over here, get out of here. Right over here, we can go and go see this guy. Once you see him, you will totally understand the fact that he is a furry, because he looks like one. He looks like somebody that you would find at one of those furry conventions. Like he looks like some of the person who would be waiting in a tent 3 days before it actually starts, so he can be first in line to actually get inside of it. Because, you know, he's got his own fanny pack, all that shit. He's running like an actual fag, but we don't judge here. Hello? This man, look at his sandals. What are those? Look at those, like, those freaking sideburns, though. So we're gonna wear it for him, and he's gonna start freaking out. I bet with those long ears, you can hear the voices. The voices on the gentle rabbit ears on the animal of legend. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. Oh, I'll be the greatest person at the furry convention. Oh my god, he is not wearing those right at all. Jesus Christ, he looks like an actual retard. Anyway, doesn't matter. We don't judge. We'll let him do whatever. But see, as he has now filled up our entire thing, we will now go spend 50 rupees, and we will then invest the rest of this into those magic beans. Since we already have 5 of them, we will not have to spend very much money to get the other 5. And then we'll rest, we'll blow probably Dompe, and then we'll blow the rupees into the actual digging game. And maybe he'll get us lucky, because Link knows how to pleasure people, since he, you know, he's got a early form of arthritis in his right hand. As we have mentioned earlier. These people over here are the annoying couple from high school that you'll see in the halls that are basically fucking each other when you just try to get to your science class. Oh, great. You sold it. Please pay me back the 50 rupees for the bunny hood. Oh, yeah. Very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will fuck you in the ass. I will give you the special mask. This is the mask of truth. It is a mysterious mask passed down by the Shika. With this mask, you can see into other people's minds. It's useful but scary. It's useful to see all the gossip that people are telling you, or if somebody's into you, or, you know, somebody's planning to rob you, or if somebody's planning to suck your dick. But it's not important. You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Ho ho ho! He's fucking Santa. It's been confirmed. From now on, you can borrow any mask you want. Just have faith. We have, what do we have here? Welcome. Which mask can I lend to you? We have the ever so beautiful Latino mask. This is just so you know. This is just so you can wear it as you go around asking people if there are any Grudos that you can purge. This Sora mask is so you can go to random people and tell people that you are a fish, And this is so people can make fun of how fat you are. So now that we have 450 rupees, we can use these to go and buy the rest of these magic beans from this guy. They're probably shrooms. I'm not gonna make any assumptions, but these are the super popular magic beans, in case you're wondering. They'll soon be sold out. Super price! 60 rupees for one piece. Another one, blah blah blah. Another one. We have the super rare magic beans. This could be your last chance. Special price, 70 rupees for one piece. We have the legendary magic beans. I'll send them only to you, because you're my only customer. Super price, 80 rupees for one piece. Do you want magic beans? They aren't cheap, but do you still want them? Can't let them go for less than 9 rupees a piece. We have magic beans. Do you want them? Huh? 100 rupees for one piece. Yeah! Dude, give me more. Oh, too bad. We're sold out. What? Oh, these beans are not for sale. These beans are the one laced with cocaine. So they're basically what we want to do with these. There's every one of these soils here you can plant one, and there's also a skulltula in each one. Only one there's not a skulltula in is this one. And the way you'll get the skultulas is by putting bugs in them. So we will probably dedicate a whole episode to just, getting skultulas and planting plants. Because, Link is kind of not in the mood to be an eco-terrorist right now. So, it is now currently nighttime, and we have Sir Dompe right here that we want to try and get the heart piece from. We only have 50 rupees to play with, but we'll pretend like we know what we're doing. Good way to do this is to just kind of take a step. Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dompe the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. I just like to rape little children. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dompe the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here for 10 rupees for one hole? Yes. Holy shit, I got our first try. And now that we have our 11th heart, only things we have left now to get is... One thing we're going to do in this episode before we end it off is head down to get the last upgrade for the Deku Nuts with this mask, which will be in Lost Woods once more. So I will meet you guys in the Lost Woods. So now we're in here, we're going to go back right to the place that we were the last time. Right over here, we're going to go to our fashion show like we went the last time, except this time we're going to not look like a dead person. We're going to look like a Cyclops on crack. Will these divas enjoy ourselves or not? We will shoot and find out. We're getting judged by grass-type Pokemons. Even Simon Cowell is confused. Simon Cowell is spooked by us. My young Deku goes blah blah blah, and he allowed us to hold more nuts. Anyways, that's what all it's going to be for this episode. That's all the time I have for today. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button and comment what you thought about this video. Next episode, we're probably going to go around getting the last few Skulltulas and turning into an adult. I'm sure share this video with with your horse. I know some of you people live on a farm and you have horses, so show it because they have emotions. Let them know what they think. I've been a Cyclops on crack, and I will see you guys in the next video.